Hello boys, girls, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Raunchy Ram and I've been playing a bit of this new game called Nioh. It's like Dark Souls, but with a more heavy Japanese influence. Anyway, I thought the game was kind of hard and there was a lot of things that went unexplained in the game while I was playing it. The game doesn't really have a tutorial, and instead it has these like instructions that you can read inside one of the menus, and it's just not very clear about a lot of the stuff. So I thought I would share some of the things that I think you guys will find the most useful. Anyway, I want to thank you guys in advance for watching, and I hope this helps you out. Tip 1 is durability. As you can see at the bottom left, right before I used the shrine, my durability was damaged. Now when you use a shrine, unlike using a bonfire in Dark Souls, your durability doesn't come back. So what you actually do to restore your durability is you open up your menu, go to items, and go down to whetstone. Whetstone will repair the durability of weapons. Now if you go back into your equipment here, you can see that the boots that I have on are actually damaged. Just like weapons, you can't use the shrine like you would use a bonfire in Dark Souls to restore the durability. You instead have to use Nikawa glue. So not only is there durability in the game, which is an annoying thing in itself, but it doesn't restore any simple way or any free way, and you have to use two different kinds of items to restore the durability of either your weapons or your armor. Tip 2 is drop rates. Well, you want whetstone and you want Nikawa glue to repair your armor and equipment. To do that, you're going to need to increase the drop rates. So if you want to increase the drop rates, you either change equipment that has drop rate increases on it, or you can equip the Guardian Spirit Daibawashi. Daibawashi will increase the drop rate of not only from humans, but also from yokai as well. This will also give you a higher chance of equipment, which is randomized in this game. So you'll have a higher chance of getting something good if you have a higher drop rate. Tip 3 is defense. So you're probably taking a lot of damage from enemies and you want to help resist that. You increased your drop rate, so you've probably gotten some armor by now. And you've noticed that the armor has two kinds of defense ratings. You've got the defense multiplier and the damage percentage. The one that actually reduces how much damage you take from being hit is the damage percentage. So make sure you equip equipment that has a high damage percentage resistance, but usually this armor ends up weighing a lot more. Tip 4 is stamina. The stamina in this game works a little bit different than it does in Dark Souls. When your stamina runs out in this game, instead of it just regenerating a little bit slower, you get stunned, you get out of breath, so it leaves you very vulnerable. Now normally in Dark Souls you could just keep swinging until your stamina runs out, and then like half a second later your stamina would start to regen and you could dodge out of it. You can't do this in this game. You instead just become very vulnerable and very easy to kill. And with how aggressive the enemies are in this game, you can get yourself killed pretty easily by running out of stamina at the wrong time. So make sure you block when it's necessary, and make sure you take breaks in combat to restore your stamina. Tip 5 is stances. Stances are a good way to change your damage of a weapon or to increase combo length. To change stances, all you do is you hold R1 and press triangle, square, or X. Your high stance is R1 and triangle. While in high stance, you do higher damage, attack slower, and take up more stamina. This is good for staggering other enemies who are using high stance. While in low stance, R1 and X, you take up less stamina, attack faster, do less damage, but you're also less likely to stagger the opponent. R1 and square is mid stance, the middle ground, the one that you'll probably end up using the most because it's the best balance between speed, stamina usage, and power and stagger rate. That was 5 tips for Nioh. I have a lot more tips to come, but I wanted them all to be in one video. The problem is that there's just so many of them that I couldn't fit them all into one video without it being really unnecessarily long. So thank you guys for watching. For more tips on all the games you might play, well, you're already here.